Chief Harkness is in charge of security. He patrols the whole city. Security bunks down in the tower. Dr. Lee kind of runs everything else. She's in the aft. That's the northeast end of the city.
Okay, and who's Dr. Lee, and... what?
She's some sort of genius. You know, one of those egghead scientist types. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship.
A genius scientist with a lab? Is it possible?
Whatever.
Okay, what is it with absolutely everybody I meet saying whatever? Like, did the entire Wasteland develop a severe case of irradiated teenager?
I don't...
Look, it is almost 4 in the morning. I'm tired and I need a drink. And I'm not talking about how...
Hold it right there.
Okay.
State your business in Rivet City.
My business? You're the head of security, aren't you? You're probably the very person I should speak to. I'm looking for my father.
And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him.
Right, that's the thing. He doesn't. He's not from around here. You don't know him. He's lived in a vault his whole life. Actually, that might not be true. He's lived in a vault my whole life.
Oh, yeah? And I'm a fairy princess. You keep up this
Okay.
smart-ass attitude, and you're gonna wind up floating face down in the river.
This is not my smart-ass attitude. Trust me, you would recognize my smart-ass attitude. It is Okay, look. I'm serious. My father's disappeared, and I'm just trying to find him. Can you help?
All right, all right. You can go on in. If I hear about any trouble, you're gonna wind up in the river. You get me?
He is very unpleasant. I sort of see why you're a bit snarky having to work for that guy. Marketplace. Marketplace closed at night. Alright, then I guess the bridge tower it is. Hello. The Weatherly Hotel. That's probably a good idea. Rivet City Clinic. Bridge tower. I'm guessing that means up and not forward. The Weatherly Hotel, Capital Preservation Society. The Muddy Rudder. Okay, I'm going to assume that's a bar? I mean, they're not going to put a signpost telling you where the rudder is and telling you that it's dirty, are they? I mean, that would be silly. Science lab. Okay, the science lab. That might be why Dad was coming here. The clinic. That could also be. Okay, well, if the market's closed, I'm going to guess everything else is as well. I should probably head to the hotel and just find... Hi?
We haven't met. I'm Bannon, proprietor of Potomac Attire and city council member. You should stop by my shop. What you're wearing is dreadful.
What I'm wearing is dreadful. Do they not have mirrors down here? Are they not a thing? Is that... Okay, I'm not causing trouble. So you're on the city council. That's fascinating.
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes.
Who? Wait. Who's this Seagrave, then? Whoever is this Seagrave, and why do you think he's a threat to your influence? And, more importantly, why are you telling me this?
A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room... Well, let's just say I would be very appreciative.
Someone. So you just walk out, see a random stranger, and try to get them to engage in some illicit behavior for you while there's a guard looking over your shoulder. Not dealing with a genius here. Why are you guys living on this boat? Why not, I guess? But you know what? Why are you guys living on this boat?
It's a place to live, safe from raiders and super mutants. With Dr. Lee on our side, maybe we can even begin to rebuild the world.
No, fair enough, I guess. Well, it's been a real pleasure, I think.
Come back soon.
Probably not, no. Hi.
Any trouble in this area?
Just some minor stupidity, but nothing I can't deal with. Okay. Science Lab, Weatherly Hotel, Rivet City Clinic. Okay, don't be looking for things to loot. Right, so I'm guessing the hotel is my first stop. Let's... morning.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
No. Bit of a shady-looking council member, but... Hi! Is this the hotel? It's kind of a hotel vibe, I guess. Do I have to come round? Okay. Hello!
Welcome to the Weatherly. Mr. Buckingham at your service.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Buckingham. What is this place?
This is the Weatherly Hotel. It's the finest establishment in Rivet City.
Excellent. Who's your owner, Rust Bucket? That's a little rude, isn't it? Okay, how much for a room, then?
Oh, the mere 120 caps.
It's a mere... No, not right now. I'm just...
Very good, sir.
Do you have anything to eat? Do you have anything to drink? Drink is what I need, and I mean water.
Please place your order.
Okay. Well, you got alcohol. You got food, but I don't need food. Dirty. All you've got is dirty water, and it's 15 each. Okay, what can I sell you? What can I sell you? I can sell you... Nothing that I really want to sell. I could sell you some missiles. Oh. I don't want to sell you missiles. Those things are heavy. Those things are ridiculously heavy, but I like them. They're missiles. I don't want to sell missiles. Don't want to be selling you missiles. To be honest, if anything, I want to sell you super stim packs, because frankly, those things, they're a health hazard. I'm not impressed with them. All right, I need water. I need water. I need water. And all right, look. Give me all the water you've got. Do you have any empty bottles and a sink? No, of course you don't. That would be... No, let's keep them just in case. I'm seriously thinking of selling you some This is a weird barter system, really, isn't it? I'll have a hotel room and some water. Here's some bloody missiles. All right, I mean... Okay, what happens if I give you half of them? I'm gonna... Should I just give them all? When am I mean, that missile launcher, I mean, it's damned... You know what, I'm gonna... You know what, I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this. Am I gonna find more missiles? Possibly not. You know what, have half my missiles. Have half my missiles. That gets me a little money, which I'm gonna need. Because I need a room. I need a place to stay, and I'm not running out and trying to find some bed in the wasteland. Oh. Alright, okay. Who's your owner, Rust? But okay, that really is... Okay, how much for a room?
Oh, the mere 120 caps.
I don't know, I was sort of hoping it would have somehow gone down. Fine, sounds like a fair price. I'll take it.
Excellent. Simply venture into the hallway, turn left, first door on your left. That is your room.
Left.
The broom closet, I always get those two mixed up.
It better not be a bloody broom closet. Yeah. Okay, look, can I speak to the owner? I know they're probably in bed, but honestly, I don't want a broom closet. Who is your owner?
I serve Miss Vera Weatherly, proprietor of the Weatherly Hotel.
Vera?
Not that it's any of your business.
Okay. I did call you Rust Bucket, so maybe I deserve that snark. Vera! I'm looking for a Vera. Okay, can I speak
Yes, sir.
to the proprietor for various reasons? Is she... Probably shouldn't disturb. Alright, I tell you what, I will come by in the morning, shall I? Oh, okay, right. So, left, and then it was left again. Right, so this is my room. Okay, there's no sink. There's no sink? Okay, is there even? Okay, tell you what. Wait. Where's the toilet? I mean, seriously, where is the toilet? Am I supposed to just go in the... Does it even have a... Am I supposed to just pee in the waste paper basket?
One of the new immigrants died of
Everything looks
radiation
okay
poisoning
here.
last week.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
Any
The ship's
trouble
water
in this
isn't much
area?
better.
Well,
You don't get fresh water smoked
no,
at
but I
all,
wouldn't
end up like
check
her.
the waste paper basket if I were you. Not pleasant. Okay, excuse me. Hello! Okay, neither of you looks like a Vera. Hello!
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera Weatherly.
Pleased to meet you. Yeah, right. Your nephew. Was it nephew? Was it nephew? Okay, yeah. Your nephew Brian lost his folks and needs a place to live. And I've just realized I told you your brother or sister just died. Yeah, sorry about that. My condolences. But yeah, Brian is all by himself in Grey Ditch. And yeah, he needs a place to live.
Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
Okay. Let me think on it for a while. No, I think Brian will love his new home. Yeah, absolutely. I'll send him along shortly. I am going to head back there once I've conducted my business here.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome.
I will. Don't suppose I can get a discount next time I need a room. I mean, I'm just... Okay. Right, market. No, before the market. Science lab. Clinic.
Gunfire went on for over an hour.
Okay.
God bless you.
That's why
Oh,
I'm glad I'm in
Hi.
here.
I'm Diego, the acolyte for St. Monica's.
Hoochie-Watsy thingy? But what? Who is St. Monica?
St. Monica saved her own son's soul from eternal damnation.
Ooh,
She is now the patron saint of lost children for the faithful everywhere.
yeah, oh, wow.
You really should come to
No.
church on Sunday mornings.
Is that a time?
The sermon will be all about St. Monica.
Totally. I'm just right in a rush, so I gotta go, Diego.
God bless you.
I'm
Good old Rivet
Oh
City.
yes, this.
Me too.
I've
Nothing is getting through
Doc,
these walls.
I need help. Actually, you know what? God, it's bright here. Oh wow, no. Thought it was me. A doc?
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston.
Okay. You're a doctor. Do you know where I could get? I need medical. This place looks easy to rob. Do you have any problems with it? That sounds like a threat. Can you heal my radiation? Do I have radiation? But okay, I was just wondering if you'd seen a sort of medically inclined scientific person wandering around here who you'd not seen before. But do you know where I could get something to drink? No, medical supplies then. It is.
Sure
yes.
thing. Here's what I have.
You've got stim packs. Always could do with stim packs, but I've got enough at the moment. I do. Purified water. I do need water. Oh, I need water, but can I sell you anything in exchange? Oh, I can. I'm so tempted. Oh, wait. Psycho. Rebound. Steady. Don't need any of that, do I? No, of course I don't. I don't need any of that. Fire ant nectar. That makes me fire resistant. Kind of like that. Yeah. I'm thinking of giving you the stim packs. What else can I sell you? Whoa, I can sell you quite a lot. That's... I don't actually have a lot that I want to sell, but you know what? Here you go. I can't believe I'm giving you all of these chems, and all I'm getting in return is some water, and I'm coming out worse from this deal. I guess water is just... That's the thing, isn't it? That's the rarity. Fair enough, I guess.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take care of yourself.
I'm trying my best, Doc. I really am. Let's actually look at... Whoa, I'm failing! I am failing so unbelievably badly to take care of myself. I didn't even get enough sleep last night. I tell you what, let's just have some Myalurk cakes and what? All the water? Yeah, let's just start with the dirty water. Maybe I can get him to cure my radiation while I'm here, because I'm probably going to have to. Right. Oh, wow. One more. Alright, so I've got 3 purified water left, and my radiation's not quite... You know what? I'm going to wait a while. I'm going to wait a while and save the money. Thank you very much. I can't believe how much water I'm going through. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute, was the science lab down here as well? This... Hi.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
No. Is that... There's a wrench laying on the floor here. I'm gonna clean it up for you. I'm definitely gonna clean it up for you. Like, nobody wants it, right? It's just lying around. It's junk. Yeah. You're welcome. A wrench. Nice. Oh. Science lab. Empty bottle. Right, I need empty bottles. I'm cleaning up again, because I am just that nice. Alright, science lab. Okay.
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts.
Okay, so
now
you're not
please,
Dr. Lee.
Stand aside.
Runaway robot?
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake, the technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
One of the new immigrants...
You might want to try speaking to someone's face. What?
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant?
I didn't mean me.
No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
Okay, I didn't mean me. I meant her. You were talking to her with your back to her. That depends. What exactly are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about here?
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
I know, a robot. I heard. Cut to the chase. What's the... Yeah, well, go on, give me the details. What kind of property? It's a robot, right?
How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see,
oh, God.
In the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons.
We're not talking sex bots here, are we?
Programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need.
Oh, we are!
And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
Sounds like slavery. You sure they don't wander off on purpose? Interesting, but what's that got to do with me exactly? Enough techno-bap. Just tell me what you want to do. What? Yeah. Out of curiosity. No, it's just... Yes, yeah, okay, just... Interesting. What's that got to do with me? Enough techno-babble. No, what's that got to do with me? I mean, honestly, I'm completely creeped out by this conversation.
You're helping me retrieve this android.
Okay.
Aren't you? I've tracked him this far. He's out there somewhere. In the capital Wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now.
Wait.
It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
Wait. We're not talking about some sort of plastic... We're talking about... Your robots can blend in the wasteland. They look like people. And they might even think they're people. Okay, that's kind of worse than what I was thinking. And what I was thinking was... Well, it's just mostly a screaming EBGB thing, but... Okay, I'll be compensated. I'm not sure how it is up north, but around here we get paid. Tell me, Zimmer, how big... Well, okay, no, I'm just this sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Is kind of what I'm getting at.
You're as ignorant as all the other rats on this boat. When you realize I have the real cheese, you'll come crawling back. They always do.
The real
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
The real cheese?
The ship's water isn't much better.
You've got real
Good to see
cheese.
you.
Hi, what are you talking about, cheese?
I trust you have reconsidered and wish to assist with the retrieval of my android?
Okay, sure, I'll look into... I'll be compensated. Okay, but if I do this, you're going to pay me in cheese?
Of course. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think.
Oh.
You'll be the envy of all your friends.
So not cheese. Okay, look, I'll keep my eyes open. Okay, maybe he's talking about a sex, but I don't know. Just, I'll keep my eyes open. I can't promise anything.
Excellent. Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed.
Oh,
Here,
no.
Listen to this message
I
he
will not
sent
be
me.
trying it out.
He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that.
Your android is mocking you. I need to know more about what I'm dealing with. What? Yes, could you please tell me exactly what I'm dealing with? Because I'm bouncing back and forth between ideas here. None of them good.
Forget everything you know about robots. Those buckets are mere children's toys compared to the real thing. Androids have fake skin and blood and are programmed to simulate human behavior, like breathing. They can even eat and digest food realistically.
Okay. Still weirded out, but go on then. Any suggestions on finding this android?
Like I said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records.
All right.
Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy trying to ignore my surroundings.
Okay. If this android wandered off, why would he want a new mind and face?
Maybe he didn't exactly wander off. Maybe he fled. Escaped captivity, as it were, if he began to misinterpret his situation. It's possible my android sought to forget his previous life, wipe away all memory, all guilt, trick himself into believing he really is human. So no, he may not be just an ordinary robot, but he's certainly not human, no matter how badly he wishes it so. I made him. I want him. End of story.
Okay, but what you're saying is he may not be human, but he's capable of desires. He's self-aware and sentient. Why would an android feel guilt? Come on, Zimmer, what aren't you telling me? Yeah.
By God, you're as annoying as you are clever. Very well. I'll tell you
thank
what
you.
you want to know, if it helps you locate my property. The duty of this particular unit was the hunting and capturing of other escaped androids. Yes, others have escaped. It's one of the side effects of having such an advanced AI. Machines start to think for themselves, fool themselves into believing they have rights. And so, this particular android may have believed he'd done something wrong, immoral, and wanted to forget those deeds. Satisfied now?
No. Alright. So if others have escaped, why are you coming after this one? I guess you go after the other ones. I mean, that's what his job was, is what you're saying. Why are you coming after this one? This one seems important.
This particular android, designation A321, is different, special, the most advanced synthetic humanoid I've ever developed. The others, like my escort Armitage there, are all older models, easily replicated. But A321...
Wait.
It will take years to recreate him. So you see, this android must be located at all costs. The others are all acceptable losses, but A321, he is irreplaceable.
So the guy that you're with is an android? Okay. So tell me about the Commonwealth then. Where is this Commonwealth?
The Commonwealth itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence and despair. Inside the sealed environment of the Institute, however. But the Institute's affairs are none of your concern.
The
Your
Institute?
undeveloped mind couldn't even begin to comprehend what we've accomplished.
I'm sorry? Undeveloped... You are not winning a friend here! No, you're not. I'm gonna go now.
Of course you do. Did you hear about the fight in the Muddy Rudder last night?
Yeah. Bell's gonna have to replace some tables and
I heard
chairs.
the city council
I'm
is
sure she'll
debating
just
putting
scrounge some
railings
from
So
the
on the
lower
deck.
deck.
you're high.
That's close enough. Keep your hands where I can see them.
They are where you can see them. The end of my arms. Did they not program you very well? I'll be going then.
Then go.
I shall.
Henry,
do you have those ready for me yet?
Yes,
Yeah,
Dr. Lee,
that was
I've
bad.
recalibrated.
Okay,
I'm
that was
sure they'll
weird.
do something about it.
That was
Some
weird.
sort of
I'm not
battle in
seeing
the city
Dad
yesterday.
though.
The gate guards said the
He
gunfire
gave
went
me
on for-
he gave me a recording. He gave me a recording, didn't he? He gave good grief. Recipe my alerts. Private contract. Kill Joshua. Boys and girls, we've got ourselves another holier-than-thou white knight needs putting down. Here are the details. Name, Joshua. Race, Caucasian. Sex, male. The bounty is 1,000 caps this time around, and for a change of pace, they want the head this time. This was the contract I picked up off those guys in the black armor. Holier-than-thou white knight? What? Okay, this place is just weird. Bannon's request. I've got to search Seagrave's home. Missing android. Right, self-determination is not a malfunction. This was the recording.
Zimmer,
By the time you get this message, I'll already be gone. I'm escaping the Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too. But I know better now. Self-determination is not a malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit anymore. You humans are going to have a full-fledged rebellion on your hands if you don't start treating us synths as persons. I know you'll be marshalling the Retention Bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you. By the time you get this, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My final act of rebellion against a system I no longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and good riddance.
For over an hour.
That's why I'm glad I'm in here. Good old Rivet City.
Can't say I blame
Just
him.
getting through these
Sounds
walls.
like a crappy deal
some
for
sort of
the
battle in the city
synthetics, doesn't
yesterday.
it?
The gate guard said the gunfire went on
Still.
for over an hour.
Kinda
That's why I'm
curious.
glad I'm
The
here.
muddy rudder last
Okay, well, curiosity aside, I still haven't found my father, so I need to talk
Was
to...
there something else you needed?
Something else? We've never spoken. Are you Dr. Lee? Excuse me.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people.
You people?
It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you?
Yes.
What are you doing here?
Looking for my father. How do you know who I am? Because apparently I look like my dad. You know my father. Have you seen him?
Well, yes, of course I do. Don't you know who I am?
No.
I suppose James never told you. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your father many years ago. Your mother as well, in fact. You'll have to forgive me. This has all been very stressful. What with your father suddenly showing up here after being gone for so long.
So he
you have
did...
to understand that we put all of that behind us. Project Purity, our work, all of it. We've moved on, even if your father hasn't.
Project Purity. What? Okay. Just slow down. You've seen my dad. He's been here.
You mean you haven't?
No.
I assumed he sent you here.
No.
For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
Yes. This isn't about me. I left the vault to look for him. Screw the vault. I'm not staying cooped up there. Yeah, no, I left the vault to look for him. Also because I really wasn't that welcome anymore. But let's not get into that.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you.
This is
you won't
true.
find him here. He's come and gone already.
Oh, then stop. No, I'm sorry. Could you please just tell me where he's gone then?
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity.
Project
I
Purity?
tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me.
Oh yeah,
He says he
I
can
know all
prove
about
it will
that.
work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Whoa, where is the old lab? Where is the old lab?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was
Jefferson Memorial.
foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Okay. There's a lab nearby, Jefferson Memorial. Okay, can you tell me about my parents? What kind of Alright, you know what? Can you tell me about my mother?
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died and your father decided it was time to leave.
Right.
What else do you want to know?
So I was born out here, wasn't I? And Dad got us into a vault somehow. What was Dad like back then?
James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again.
Okay. You're not really telling me much about this project, though. I never knew my mother. What can you tell me about her?
Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
Yeah. Why did she die? What happened?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
I understand. I'm sure you weren't prepared. My mother is dead. No, I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what is this lab? Oh, that's a good question. What are you doing here, then?
This is the Rivet City Science Lab.
I know
it's
that.
It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule.
Portable fusion power and hydroponics, okay. Tell me about the project you worked on with my father. Yeah.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
Everything. What was the point of it? Yeah, I mean, so far I know the name. What was the point of it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
Okay. Why? Why didn't it work?
We had the basic principles down. We understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine. But anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment.
Okay, why did you stop working on it, though? What happened? Was it because my dad left?
You happened.
Okay.
It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the purifier.
I hope you're not blaming me for that. Who's the Brotherhood? Who's the Okay, let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Who's the Brotherhood? What kind of place is Rivet City? Okay, yeah, what kind of place is Rivet City?
Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again.
Okay. Laudable goals. Is there any way you can... Is there any way you can help me find him? I mean, you've given me another lead, but is there anything else?
Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors, or you're chasing after him.
Don't want to be harsh, but you're gonna be. Come on, it's gotta be something.
I'm sorry, I am not in a position to help you.
Fine.
You understand, I have enough to worry about already.
Yeah, I get it. My problems are my problems. Speaking of my problems, what do you know about this Zimmer fella?
That man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him
Maybe.
to lay off it. He's distracting my entire team.
Okay, well, maybe if he thinks I'm on it, he'll leave you alone. Yeah, that'll be good. I'd like to know a bit more about you. Yeah, honestly, I'm starved for information here.
What? Well, I'm not sure what there is to tell. Your father and I, we worked together for a long time. I think we were really on to something. But then there were complications. The project was abandoned and your father disappeared.
Yeah.
I returned here to Rivet City and established the lab you see before you now.
Okay, that's just a quick summary of everything else you've told me. All right, fair enough. I'm not going to get any more information out of you.
Good luck finding your father.
Yeah, I'm going to need it, aren't I? All right, so she told me the Jefferson Memorial. Look for your dad in Project Purity's control room. Okay, so it still has something to do with GNR, or doesn't it? I can't keep track of all of these different things. Wait a minute. That's that little island thing I was looking at. Oh. Okay, well that's not too far away actually. Although before I head off there, maybe just see if anyone else knows anything.
If you could move out of the way, it would make things easier for all of us.
I'm not that much in the way. It's not like I'm enormous. Hi.
Please excuse me. There is much work to be done.
I am sure there... What do you do round here?
I help Dr. Lee when she needs equipment moved. I am no scientist. I just help with the heavy things.
Okay. Not useful.
What else do you want from me?
Hi.
This place could use a few more people willing to work. Everything is falling apart. I'm the only one willing to fix it.
Oh, well, that's nice to know. There should always be people around that can fix stuff. You have my...
Nice talking to you.
Sympathies and blessings. Right, yeah. And, another person in a white coat. Hi.
What do you need?
Right, yeah. Is Dr. Lee as smart as they... Look, I talked to Dr. Lee about this. I'm looking for my dad. He's called James. Have you seen him?
Look, some of us are trying to get work done here. There have been enough disruptions recently.
Yeah,
Anybody coming through here would have to talk to Dr. Lee. Why don't you go bother her about
I've already done that. I was hoping to get some more information. Fine. Do you know anything about that Zimmer bloke?
He's from up north. He was bragging about how great it is up there. Yeah, great. They can't even keep tabs on their robots.
Yeah. Okay, is Dr. Lee as smart as they say she is?
She's certainly head and shoulders above most everyone else around here. Though, that's not saying much.
Yeah, that is probably true.
Later.
Not really
Janice, have you overbalanced the chemical mix?
They should be just fine.
Janice.
Try it again. The wastewater in the hydroponic
Hello?
gardens isn't draining properly.
What else do you want from me?
I was just
I'll check
chatting.
it out
I'm just
before the
chatting
end of
to
the
other
day.
people in case they saw something, know something that you didn't. God, she's kind of annoying, you know. Excuse me.
I'm Janice Kaplinsky, Chief Botanist. What do you need?
Okay. I'm looking for my father. I spoke to Dr. Lee about this, but I really want to know if you'd seen him.
I did see a man talking to Dr. Lee, but I really shouldn't be discussing it. She's already in a bad mood. I'd hate to make it worse.
I had noticed.
You should probably just talk to her about it.
Yeah, I already did. What do you know about Zimmer?
Other than him being an egotistical, arrogant, condescending pain in the ass, nothing. He's from the Commonwealth. He's come looking for some special robot. I must admit I'm rather curious, but I have other work to do.
Yeah, same actually. Same.
So long.
Do you mind if I just look around the lab and see if there's... Did my dad leave this here? You found a Vault-Tec limited edition bobblehead. The inscription on the base reads, "It takes the smartest individuals to realize there's always more to learn. You now gain 5 extra skill points when reading magazines." Ooh, nice.
It was so noisy
I'm gonna look.
last night.
I'm looking
hardly
for
sleep.
mementos from my dad. I'm looking for things that he may have left behind, clues,
Cindy's got all kinds
you know,
of
little notes.
I'll try.
What else do you
Son, sorry I left you in the vault. I had no choice. By the way, here's how you can find me without dying of thirst, hunger, or radiation poisoning.
I don't want to set the